We're gonna fill the feeders.
We can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive.
So look at that. How is that? Look at that. Look at that. Today I got my Bubba here, my little Preston, my big Preston actually, and we are gonna go back out on our property and get our stands ready for hunting season. We got to put all the canvas back on, the floors in, the chairs in, get all that going for us. We made it to the first one, right there. We're gonna get the canvas on there. So first we got to get this floor tied down onto the base here. We've got a little bit of foamy bottom here to kind of eliminate the noise and everything of the chairs being up here. But look, this is where I cleaned up the other day. So now we have a nice view way out there all around. So we'll be able to see more deer coming. Because last year, I mean, they all came up in this area, but Preston's seen some way back up in there that he couldn't get a shot on and really tell what they were because it was so thick back there. So now that we got it opened up, it's definitely going to help a lot. Here we are. Nice little ladder. All right, so we got the canvas in place. Now we're gonna go around the bottom. We're gonna hook the little bungees up to the floor to hold the fabric down. Then we're gonna come up here and hook all these bungees up and over here to hold it up, and then we'll put the roof on. We clip these in right here to hold the roof on, and then now we pull them tight, which this one's already really tight. Putting the chairs out in here. Finished product. I'm so glad he's here to help me do this. This is the awesome food plot. Hopefully it grows. We haven't put the seed out yet, but we will for sure once we got a chance of rain, which they're talking about this weekend possibly having a chance of rain. So Preston and I, or both of us, or one of us will come out here and throw some seed down right before the rain to get the best germination. So we just spooked a deer. It's right in there.
It just ran off.
Did it?
No, it's right there. Oh, there's two of them.
So Preston got all the corn loaded up for us. We're gonna fill the feeders. We're gonna go ahead and put the corn in the feeders, get that part done. We'll have a little help before Preston goes to school. Make it a little bit easier on me. He's a big tough guy. That's 7 bags of corn there. Boom. The deer are gonna love us. So this spot here is probably one of the best spots we have on our property as far as deer count. You will always see deer here. Will it be the big shooter guy that you put on the wall? Probably not. We have had one taken from here that is being mounted, but this is a very good spot to come and always see deer. I forgot to bring my clippers with me. I need to trim these little saplings so I can get sun on the solar panel here. I love this spot. We've seen a lot of deer here, and there has been a lot of deer taken from this spot, like just to eat mainly. The older I get, the less I can see. All right, so there's that. It is actually, like I said, drawing the power from here. So what I like about these X Pros is it does have a screen on here, so you can turn it on. You can actually see what you're seeing here. So we're letting it connect to the internet. So look at that. How is that? Look at that. Look at that. So we're gonna close this up. It'll go into work mode by itself here in a minute. We are good to go. We got the fabric on there today. I mowed this actually yesterday. This place is ready to hunt. Got the corn in the feeders. Now I do still need to put the batteries in these. I've actually got them at the house charging and they're not looking too good, meaning they're not charging very well. So I might have to buy new batteries this year, but I swear I just bought those last year. Nevertheless, it is what it is, but we do have the corn in here. And what we was having problems with last year, you know, we have them set on timers to only allow so much corn to come out. Otherwise, before we had a little arm on here. I say an arm. It's a piece that goes in here and has 3 tubes that comes out. And then the feed just gravity feeds into those tubes and they can eat all they want. Well, these hold 350 pounds. And the deer would eat that in about 5 days when I had that. So what I ended up doing is getting this little conversion kit that makes it a broadcaster, but now they come up here and they nudge this and make the corn fall out. It slows them down, but they're pretty smart. They get in there and mess with that and get more corn to fall out, and they just eat it from there. It is what it is. We were just trying to make the corn last longer. Evidently, that's not going to work out. I mean, it'll last a little bit longer. Let's go to the next one and put the other camera up. The dadgum horsefly. This place, like I showed you earlier, and I'll pan it again because it's evening time. But look at this. This is gonna be the ticket here. That right there. Whew, I like those. So we used to sit up in the stand right here. Golly, bugs, bugs, bugs. We have not harvested a deer from this spot yet. We have hunted it a few times. This will be the second year. Last year was the first year that we started hunting this spot. We were up on a little bit further up on top of the hill a little bit, and that's where we actually got some good ones, but it was so tough to hunt, meaning you're right on top of the deer. So when they come in, if you move any at all, they're on top of you and they know you're there. I thought that if we come down here just off the hill, I mean, we're only 60, 75 yards maybe from that area where I'm talking about, but we came down here into the woods, and I thought that they'd feel more secure being in the woods because I know they were coming from down this area going up there to the feeder. So I just feel that they might feel more secure in these woods. Now granted, me opening them up a little bit could change that a little bit, but we're gonna see how it goes this year and see if I made a mistake or if it was a good idea. But let's get this camera hung and get out of here. Now this area doesn't get very much sunlight at all. As you can tell, we're under a big canopy of trees, but I go ahead and put this up because usually during season I can come out here and swap it out every few days. Even though it doesn't get charged up by the sun, I take it home. I charge it with the wall charger, and then that will save my regular batteries putting in the camera, because them cameras, they hold 12 batteries. It's a little more difficult doing this by yourself. It sure helps when old Preston's here, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so when you don't have the Pro camera, you can't see your actual line of sight to the feeder. So you have to set it up, take test pictures, and then look at your pictures and see if it's appropriate height, side to side, and all that stuff. It does take a while, and I don't like it. But we're gonna get it figured out. There we go. And now we're gonna come over here. Even though we don't have the feeders going, I'm gonna kick a little bit out here just to see if something shows up tonight. Then they'll be able to figure it out from there. All right, let's get back to the house. Well, that's gonna do it for today, guys. The sun's starting to go down. looking all pretty over there. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with us, and we'll see you on the next video. See ya. Bye-bye.